Yes, we're in violation, but it's not due because of the mayor. It's due because of the board of
Oh,
trustees constantly pushing it.
she said it ain't because of the mayor though. It's so funny. Whenever she f up, she refers to herself in third person, like as to distance herself from the f up. You know, there was some that happened, yes, but it is not because of the mayor. Like you are the mayor. Why are you saying it like that? Like what? Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Okay, Mama is digging back in the archives again. Okay, this is 2 years ago. Okay, so this is going to be about Tiffany hiring people off the cuff. She's just picking from her crew of people to do specific jobs that they may or may not be qualified for. They may not. They may not be qualified for. And so this gets brought up. And of course, Tiffany addresses it, because when you come to Tiffany, when you come to the super mayor, we're going to call her what she want to be called. Okay. Sometimes. So when you come to the super mayor and you ask her a question, you know what I'm saying? She's just a very respectful person. She's about the business. So she's going to answer you. She's going to address that question and answer it to the best of her ability in an honest and true way. And you don't have to worry about nothing going missing when Tiffany's around. So clearly I am being sarcastic. So we're going to hop in here. Okay. I mean, let's just get us a demonstration of what it looks like when you ask Tiffany just like normal questions, like something that would make sense. Where these people come from, like, and how did they get hired for this? Any answers for me or anything?
Next, we have discussion and possible approval of resolution 22 appointing the membership of the Board of Fire and Police Commissions.
Okay. This is like the people who are going to be in charge of hiring and firing of police officers and firemen. Okay, basically.
Motion to appoint the board members for the Fire and Police Commission.
Okay, so she's going to list these people, and these are all people that she just picked. Her alone, nobody else.
A motion.
Is there a second? Is there a second for the appointment?
Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, there's a motion, there's a second. Any discussion?
I do have discussion. Can I be recognized?
Yes.
I had sent the email back when this agenda
Uh-huh.
came out asking, could someone let us know who will possibly be on the board and some information, resumes or anything. I never received anything back. So prior to us making this decision to vote, we still don't know who these people are that are being appointed to the Fire and Police Commission for 2022.
Yeah, so she's like, you want us to, vote to okay these people. Oh, yeah, no problem. Now, who are these people? This is what she just said, okay? Summarizing.
Okay. You and I had discussion as it relates to agreeing to move forward with creating this committee. And
yeah, to creating it, yes. What I'm asking is, who the fuck are these people you put on it? That's what I'm asking.
It's the same people that I placed this agenda 3 times last year to basically create this so we could stop hiring laterals and actually get new blood, meaning young officers in here to hire, and also with the fire list as well. The people are, and I'll read it into record again: Philip Williams, Robert Sherrill, William Fletchman, Brenda Richardson, and Stanley Moore. Them are the 5 people that I placed on the agenda the last 3 times, the same 5 people.
Now she said Stanley Moore, but Stanley Moore, it's not Stanley Moore, it's Stanley Brown. It's this guy. it's the same old Stanley Brown. But she called him Stanley Moore, so I don't know why.
Excuse me, man, Stanley Brown.
Yes, go ahead, Stan.
No, you said Stanley Moore, Stanley Brown.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Okay, it was Stanley Brown.
Yeah. So if Stanley, just to help you out here, if Stanley was picked to be on this board, and Stanley basically votes for anything that Tiffany says, then, and nobody else helped to pick these people but Tiffany, it kind of helps you understand who all of these people are that she picked. She picked a bunch of yes men. And a woman, sorry. Yes, a woman as well.
So,
Yeah, that's accurate, Mayor. We did have a discussion in
Mhm.
reference to it. But at the same time, I guess, well, I'm gonna say my concern is the Police and Fire Commission is very vital to the community because this is the hiring and firing of those
Yes.
officers and firefighters that come into the community.
Oh, for sure.
And the guidelines, making sure that these people live in town was one of the guidelines.
Mhm.
And also understanding if they even have police, fire, military, EMT, any type of background is actually affiliated with this commission since it is a vital position in the community. So I guess my question or concern, because we are in violation right now, not even having a commission, but are we just placing the people, or had it been published anywhere for people that actually have some type of background in this field to be on the commission?
Basically, what she's asking is, did you even attempt to just hire someone, like for somebody to be qualified for it? Or did you literally just go and ask your friends, hey, you want a new job? I created a new job. You want it? That's what she's asking. Okay. Was it ever put out there for someone to apply for? Did that ever happen? Like, or was this literally just, you just jumped straight to picking your friends? That's what she's asking.
okay. I'm answering several things that you stated.
Oh, and of course, she's going to jump straight to the thing that nobody gives a fuck about.
Yes, we're in violation, but it's not due because of the mayor. It's due because of the board of trustees constantly pushing it.
She said it ain't because of the mayor, though. It's so funny. Whenever she fuck up, she refers to herself in third person, like as to distance herself from the fuck up. You know, like there was some shit that happened, yes, but it is not because of the mayor. Like, bitch, you are the mayor. Why are you saying it like that? Like, what? What are you doing?
Keying down the road. I've asked several times to create this. When I got in office, I knew how vital and how important this was to have it as a community. By you heading fire, I would thought that you would have been more supportive in selecting and making sure this did move forward. So it's not the mayor that's holding up the board of commissioners, it's the board of trustees. I'm advising and hoping everybody will move forward with a vote to basically get this started because we so desperately need it. As you know, everyone can basically apply, or anyone can apply. This board, when we make it up of these 5 individuals, they cannot do anything different from the law. This board is basically cut and dry. So it's nothing that I can do, nothing you guys can do. No one can change or manipulate the law or the state statute as it stands.
Ain't that funny that I'm not even going to get into it, but it's funny that she says that because she's constantly doing shit she ain't supposed to do. Yeah, okay, bitch. Okay.
When people come to apply or do anything of that nature, they go on a list. You have to test. All these things go through.
Yeah, but did you? I know you're saying they can't, but did you? Did that even exist?
This board commission, but I don't understand what would be the back and forth if we could just move forward with board members that do want to serve on a commission and they want to basically start doing things the right way. Lately, it's just been on deaf ears because no one wants to vote to move forward. I'm asking for everyone to move forward so we can get past our hiccups.
Okay, but you just stated that it was for people to apply if it was never put out to the public, or it's just solely your appointment of the people, correct?
Okay, I didn't say for the apply for that. I'm talking about to apply if they want to be a fireman, if they want to be a police.
Well, that's fine, but that's not what she asked us. She's talking about the board, which is what we're talking about. You're talking about voting for the board. She's talking about hiring for who these people are that you put on the board. How did you come up with these people is what she's saying. Okay.
That's what this board does. I'm saying that not us not having it, no one can do it. We won't get any new blood. It will be the same people. It will be laterals. People that's already a police officer, for instance. That's what we have to keep hiring from. So by constantly holding this up, we can't move forward is what I'm saying.
Okay. Have the past police and fire that was commissioners that was on the board, have they received a formal notification saying that their appointment has been terminated?
Okay, so now she's asking, have the people who were already on there as the commission, for the firemen, have they been notified that they are now not going to be that position? Now listen to her answer. Have they just been notified? Did you tell them they're fired, bitch? Is what she's asking. Okay, look.
Well, yeah, we reached out to several of them, whether they
We reached out to several of them. Not we got a hold of several of them, but we reached out to, it should be we reached out to all, got a hold of some. But she said we reached out to several. Okay, what you do with the other ones? Yeah, what about the other ones? Like, oh, what? I mean, okay. So what happens with the other ones? That is a weird thing to say. We reached out to, several of them. Kind of, sort of, sent the message out there in hopes maybe it might land on them one day. We did that.
Responded or not, I don't recall. I will follow up with that because I know that was probably August. I want to say the date when I put that on there was.
No, they're finding out with us right now. They're finding out when this meeting happened. They're like, wait, what?
August when I did do that.
So they never received anything in writing saying that they're no longer part of the commission. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe they have anything in writing.
Okay, thank you.
So, Mayor, may I be recognized?
Yes.
Go ahead.
If they don't, so are they still active at the moment? If
They are not. The attorney did do research. They don't meet. They haven't met. And those that already was pre-existing trustees know that board have not met. So here we are. And we need to do something about it by creating new members and moving forward to do the business of the village.
Mayor, so is there any way, Mayor, that, because I like Trustee Eckler saying, I guess my concern is we haven't really received any information in regards to these individuals. Prior to me making a decision, I'm wondering, is there any way we can get provided with this information so we know exactly, because this is my first time today. I just wrote it down. I know you said you brought them past us before. And again, my concern is making sure that we have qualified people in this position with the seriousness of this position.
Yeah, we don't want arsonists and serial killers to be, you know what I'm saying, in charge of hiring firemen and police officers, of course, because of course they're going to hire other serial killers and arsonists. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. Okay. Dalton is a small town. It's a village, if you will. Okay. And it wouldn't take long for all the arsonists to burn down everything. So yeah, we need to know who these people are aside from your homies. We know they're your homies, but what else are they?
This is not anyone's first time that's on this board right now saying this came before them. Like I said,
it's like, do you want it passed or not? Just answer a question. Try answering a fucking question like a normal human being instead of like they're not gonna vote for it because look what you're doing. It's clear that you think you can tell when something's wrong when you ask somebody about something and they can't, and it's a simple question. And you just can't answer the question. Instead, you get defensive. You've already answered the question. The answer is whatever bad thing you were thinking, it's that. That's what it is. Like, there's a reason why you're being defensive. There you go.
You guys have had this 3 different times last year on the agenda with the same 5 people. Nothing has changed. It was just put on here because I spoke with Trustee Belcher and she said, let's.
Imagine if Tiffany was a teacher, and the kids would come to her and it would be like, Mrs. Tiffany Orange, can you answer this question for me? Is this a multiplication sign or an addition symbol? Which one is this? And Tiffany would look at the child and say, I done already told you that once before. And now you come up here and you grandstand and you want me to tell you this thing. We've been talking about this for years. Go sit down. And now the kid is just like, a child just got left behind. They say no child left behind unless Tiffany's their fucking teacher. Okay. Then they all getting left behind. Okay.
Let's move forward. So here we are and we do the game and the cat and mouse show every time we get to a board meeting. But when we talk in private, she said, let's do it. Other than that,
I did express let's do it. And I did say that the way you went about it was, and I felt was a way that why it was shut down the first time that you put it on there. So please don't try to misinterpret the conversation. I definitely said we need to move forward because we do need police officers. We do need to do it the right way. But at the same time, just by me and you having a conversation doesn't mean that I agree with the people that you're putting in place. So please do not misinterpret our conversation at all.
Exactly.
I did say that. Kiana Belcher did say, let's move forward. We do need to move forward. This is something critical to the community. We have to get a police and fire commission so we can. There's a lot of illegal things of people being fired or anything that have been in front of have not been in front of the Police and Fire Commission, which we can put us in a lot of liability. Also speaking, the Police and Fire Commission that was in place, which scheduled to have a meeting June 1st, you canceled that meeting. So please do not say that I don't want this to happen, because I do want it to happen. But I want people to be in there that knows what they're looking for and knows background of police and fire, not just Joe Blow smoke. Yeah. That's what I said.
Yes, that's what she said. Okay, look at Tiffany. Now I'm gonna tell you this: all that she just said, that made total sense. It was totally reasonable. I just regular, schmegular thoughts. Okay, okay, nothing crazy and extreme, just regular shit. And Tiffany, you would think, oh, she's listening because she's quiet and she's staring at the camera, or probably looking at her own self in the screen, if I had to guess, because Tiffany is feeling cute today. And let me tell you how I know that, because she got makeup on. Now, Tiffany is one of those people who thinks that makeup automatically make you cute. Like, she thinks makeup mean cute. That's what she thinks. This blue, okay, lavender eyeshadow with this red dress is that part for me, okay? It's giving very much cartoon. It's giving very much cartoon character, okay? But if you ask Tiffany, she did the thing. She did the damn thing, and she looking good today. Like, that's what, because she automatically thinks makeup equals cute. This is who she is. Now let's see what she says after all that reasonable stuff that Belcher just said. Maybe she responds, productively. You never know.
Thank you.
Okay. For the record, trustees, no one's misinterpreting anything that you have said. I'm stating for the record so the people know that you and I have spoke. And when we spoke on this, you agreed to move forward with this, whether you like individuals or not.
It's not whether she like them. It's that she don't know who the fuck they are. She want to know if they're qualified.
Guess what? It's my appointment. So if I'm choosing.
So then why the fuck are you asking them for their permission or their blessings? Just do it, bitch. Just do it.
These 5 individuals to move forward, I don't see what's the issues. Now, as it relates to backgrounds, I don't like when any of you say, should they have a background in this? None of y'all had backgrounds in being trustees, right? But the people gave y'all a chance to sit here and serve the public. So I'm saying to you is, yes, they have backgrounds in different things. Yes, they're capable of doing their.
Says the mayor with the criminal record.
Job.
Tiffany said, we all got mugshots, right? No? Oh, is that just me? Oh, shit. Ooh, I thought that was everybody.
This is a voluntary position. And with that being said, no one gets paid. People are using their personal time to basically help community. So I would like your support, meaning the entire board, to move forward and create this committee. If we keep stagnating because people don't like people, and then who do y'all have a problem with? Since everybody says certain people, who? Name them. So
they haven't objected to anyone in particular. Tiffany, they haven't objected to anyone in particular. They just said the people who you've picked. We just want to know that you did. Like, do they have quality? Is there a qualifying thing, or is this just whomever? And is it possible that we could, make them have some type of qualities that make it so that they should be doing this? And your answer is going to be no. Okay, y'all need to just do what I tell you to do. Stop fighting me. Just let it happen. Just relax. Let it happen. Okay. That's what Tiffany said.
So I can address it. So if you have a problem with the 5 people I got on here, out of the 5, which people do y'all have problems with or you don't want?
Mayor, may I speak?
Okay. Can I get a, okay, 1 second, Trustee Brown. You want to respond to that, Trustee Belcher? Who you got a problem with out of the 5 people?
That would be inappropriate for me to say right now, but I do feel that some of the people that you put in place either do not live in the village of Dalton or do not have background experience to be hiring and firing police and fire. Thank you.
Okay, so how do you feel that way if you just stated you didn't have the 5 names? So if you didn't know who I was picking,
I didn't know that you were using the same people, Mayor.
1 second, Trustee.
She says she didn't know you were using the same people. Okay. You've been steady trying to pump these same weirdos down their throats all this time.
If you did not know any of this information, how can you judge the 5 people? I just gave you the names now. You just stated, I don't got the information.
No, you said it was the same people that you did before, that you said before. That's what, so if it was on there before, that's why she knows who the people are.
information. I don't have this. I don't have that. All I'm saying to you guys is give people a chance. Again, it's my appointment.
Yeah, come on, give people a chance. You know what I'm saying? If this man want to come in here and hire Jeffrey Dahmer to be the fireman, the fire chief, if that's what he want to do, let him live. I mean, ain't nobody else gonna get to do it. I mean, because, Jeffrey Dahmer is a fireman now. So, good luck with that. But let this man choose whom he wants to choose for once in his life. He spent his whole life in prison. Let him have one moment of freedom where he gets to choose who's the police officers, who's toting around pew-pews and got badges. Tiffany, that was you. I was mocking you just now. That's what you sound like, okay? That sounded crazy what I just said. But that is what you sound. That's what you saying. Okay?
That's why we're still here. So if
I'm sorry. This same thought process, it's like if you live in an apartment, right? And then the people who come in and do maintenance and stuff, so they got to come in your house. Sometimes they come in and they say nothing. They just put a sticker on your door or something, say they coming on a certain day to do certain things. Say Jeffrey Dahmer is, somebody's just giving Jeffrey Dahmer a chance. Look, we can't be judging people by the context of their character or their criminal record or how many bodies they got in the refrigerator. We can't judge people by these things. Let this man have a chance to be the maintenance man in this apartment complex. Let's just see what happens. No, bitch. No. Okay. Your criminal background matters. It matters. At the very least, the people should know so they can know whether they need to relocate, run, and hide. Like, they need to know that. Oh my God.
If everybody don't want to do it, then so be it. We can't move forward if you guys keep on saying no to things that's needed for community. Everybody saying out their mouth, we need it. So if we need it, that means put your differences to the side and make it happen. We can't keep fighting because y'all don't like somebody. And I don't even understand who you don't like on the list. So go ahead, Trustee Brown. You have the floor.
Mayor, it's not I would say it's not that I don't like a person. But I would have a viable candidate that is recently retired from being a Cook County sheriff, which will have that type of background. It's not that I don't have a personal liking for anybody. That's not my issue. My issue is that I think I have a vital candidate that would be a good person for that slot. It's not that I don't like anybody, but I just think I would have a good candidate that could be vital to the police commissioner. That's just my take on it.
Okay, so Trustee Brown, you saw the agenda. It's been posted over 48 hours. If you thought that you had a vital candidate to be on this board, why didn't you reach out to myself? You could have called my phone. You could have talked to my chief of staff, Nikita. You could have done anything before we got here. All we do is go back and forth because of you guys' opinion when we get here. We could have nipped it all in the bud before we got here to show this display to the public. I don't appreciate it from any of you. I just wish that you learn how to communicate. Like, I'll pick up the phone and call any of you guys. And I got an issue, a problem, something going on in town. I call.
Excuse me, Mayor. I did reach out to the administrator and left a message when I seen the agenda.
Oh, shit. I was hoping she would say that. I didn't know. I was hoping though. And let's see what Tiffany's response to this is. She did reach out. Okay, let's see.
I did not receive a phone call back. So I did my part as far as communicating. He did not get back to me. So I did reach out to him about my take on that position. It's not like I didn't reach out. So, don't say a person's not reaching out. I reach out to him and I talked to Keith as well. So I did reach out. I left a voicemail through his admin and I did not get a return phone call.
Thank you.
So I did reach out.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna say this again because I guess ain't nobody listening. If you don't get film or if it's something that I put on the agenda, you guys can call me. I am the mayor of the town. And you guys can ask me.
Now, didn't she just say you didn't reach out to me or anybody? Like, not just me, but she said somebody else. So then she just said she reached out to somebody else. And now it's, you should have just called my personal phone. Me, personally, should call my cell phone and hope for the best. That's what you should have done, okay? I can't stand you, Tiffany. And this is why don't nobody want to work with you. Hey, lawyer guy, do you understand what these people are going through? I know you working for Tiffany. I get it. But do you understand? Like, are you seeing this? I do wonder sometimes, is he seeing it? And what does it look like to him?
What I'm doing, because I'm the one that's putting it on up for a vote, but no one seems to want to talk.
No.
But like I said, when it came to interviewing people, I reached out to each of you guys. I spoke to each of you, and I let you guys have free will to interview and talk to people. But when it comes to
Lord, Tiffany let him have the free will, y'all. She's so sweet.
something you guys have a problem with, again, you don't call me, you don't talk to me about it. We wait till we get here and we put on a show. I don't like that. I hope y'all fix that for future reference. So I'm gonna let Stan Brown say a couple words, and then y'all tell me how y'all gonna move, and then I'll tell y'all what I'm gonna do.
But one thing, man, why is it it's not a problem? So I mean, it's not a problem. So we need to stop saying it's a problem. It's not a problem. As I did the correct thing to reach out to the administrator is what I'm supposed to do. And I did that. He did not return the phone call. So that does not lie on me. So I did what I'm supposed to do, and I reached out to him. But as I said again, it's not a problem with who he picked. So it's not that I don't like a person personally. It has nothing to do with personal. We're going to take the personal out of this. Again.
Look at Tiffany's face. I'll put it in the comments. How many fucks do you think that Tiffany gives at this moment? Let's look at her face. Evaluate that and put it in the comments.
And I wanted to put somebody that I knew had that type of background and would be an asset. So it has nothing to do with personal.
Okay, so trustee, I guess you're not understanding me. I'm saying that if you had a problem with anybody that's up for a vote, you could have called and discussed it with me. If you had a problem with me appointing any of them individuals, you could have called and discussed it. If
she didn't have a problem with those things,
you had another candidate that you wanted me to consider, you could have called and discussed it. You did none of that. You call the village administrator is what you're stating. When I want something from any of you, or I want your opinion of anything, I call who? The individuals that I'm trying to get a vote from. I don't call another person and say, well, this person didn't answer, so I stop. I call each of you and I ask each of you your opinion of whatever it is that I'm trying to do. So what I'm saying is, why can't I get the same courtesy? Why is it that you're saying you spoke or called the village administrator and he didn't answer, so I left it at that? I just think that you could have just called me and this could have been resolved, is what I'm stating to you.
Mayor, we're going to start the new year off right. So moving forward, if there's anything that I can't get an answer from, trust and believe I will reach out to you as of today. Thank you.
All right. I will hope you will do that. So thank you. Stan Brown, you got the floor.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Okay. We know why Stan Brown got picked. Because he gonna do what Tiffany say. Okay, he gonna sit there, he gonna eat her burger at her Good Burger restaurant. He gonna pretend that shit was good. He gonna do her bidding. We already know this. Okay, he even gonna come in and infiltrate the rest of the trustees on some sneaky shit sometimes. I'm on to you, Brown. Okay, I thought for a second you might be a reasonable person. But now I think you just was infiltrating. He was infiltrating. Okay? That's what it was. Okay? But this is what it looks like. The look on Belcher's face expresses how all of this really, how it feels to be in the room with a Tiff. It's like, what the hell is this? And this is what it looks like. And Tiffany got on her blue eyeshadow and can't nobody tell her nothing. Okay? Can't nobody tell her nothing. She got on her lavender eyeshadow and can't nobody tell her shit. Okay? She gonna hire the criminals. She gonna hire her besties who just happen to be the criminals. Not saying Stan Brown is the criminal. He falls into the people who would just do whatever she says for whatever reason. I don't know what his reasoning is. I don't know what it is with Stan, honestly. I'd be interested to find out. And the way that things are kind of unfolding, we probably might find out. It's pretty funny, you know, Tiffany in this ensemble, you know, feeling cute. She must got somewhere to go after this. Probably court. Like this shirt she got underneath of here is giving me she got to go to court for some shit she done did vibes. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It don't happen often, but it's happened. Okay. Y'all behave, because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Just no thanks. No thank you. I'm good. Thank you. No thanks. Okay, I'm good. Thanks for offering, though. I appreciate that. All right. Okay. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Peace.